especially talking about James Pax, I think even yesterday between Onic and Team Liquid, there were times wherein a Joy was just able to escape away from Onic Philippines with this very similar lineup too. So I hope they...
King Kong goes in.
Oh my God! Yep, Super Prince is pissed off. He's not happy about the losing streak. Want to play?
That's literally another play coming in from Onic. Now they're going for Keket on even with the revitalize, the double kill coming in from Super Prince. And that's a grown man's play with the TP.
James Pax said, King Kong, I am more handsomer than you. And Super Prince took it personally.
He got offended now. They're trying to engage on the Chobes here. You're bringing down once again. Here comes Super Prince dashing in onto Kekidon. Might be able to out-sustain it, but Kirk, one more hit. Right on the mark. It's not going to connect. A sidestep from Kekidon. And he's going to...
Season 13 to what this roster that AP Bren is fielding was able to do in helping them grow through scrims.
Yeah, and we're seeing that coordination and teamwork from Onic Philippines now. Even Kirk just keeps getting out of his lane, just watches James Pax and...
We're seeing again, as you mentioned, Kirk being the secondary roamer as King Kong tries to invade over James Pax. And even the Abyssal Arrow going to go on to Keket. The revitalize is there, but a kill spree coming in from Super Prince. King Kong caught in the middle, and that's a trade AP Bren is willing to take.
That was Chove's skirt able to...
And now you have to look at Super Prince once again, because it's going to connect onto Keket. There's no revitalize, and there's a follow-up coming in from Brusco. The Bruiser picks up, and Super Prince gets the kill.
Tosses first, and then Super Prince with the Abyssal Arrow. Concealed down bot.
Okay, concealed. They're going to focus their target onto James Pax. There's the ejector. Almost. But Onic was able to finish the job. Okay, even up against 3. Will Keller be able to outplay? Even goes in with his Zaman.
No way!
Oh, there, but Keller doesn't need him. He's going 1-on-3. Brusco with the throw. Kekidon in trouble. And a double kill for the God in a gold lane.
Kelra with no regard for human life under their tower. A double kill for Kelra.
He wasn't afraid to do that. It's just Keller I can think of.
Okay, now Brusco soaking up damage. He does, however, use the flicker to disengage. The curtain call is there for the Salmon Force as well. Chop Skirt used the feathered airstrike, and it looks like a clapback coming in from AP Bren as they bring down Brusco. But Kekidon as well is in trouble. Kirk still going in. Here comes the Abyssal Arrow. It's not going to connect. And a shutdown onto Shizu and a double kill for the Beast Incarnate, King Kong.
That was close.
So front to back re-engage what AP Bren wanted to do didn't go their way.
Abyssal Arrow going to connect onto Kekidon once again, but revitalizes that was still out to say the damage. Brusco is the first man down. Kelra uses Zaman Force to zone out AP Bren. Another Abyssal Arrow going to connect onto Kekidon, but they're going to focus instead on the Lord, and they will do so successfully. Kekidon jumps in, catches Kelra, and a shutdown for the Silent Kid. I'm going to defend this.
Okay, there's a feathered airstrike. Oh, they want to engage!
Oh, 3-man AOG to detonate onto them, but Kelra answers right back. A clapback once again for the God to the gold lane to bring down Kekidon. The tankiest hero of AP Bren is now gone, and the Abyssal Arrow going to connect onto Shizu. Flickers down, but Super Prince with the bang delivers the final blow. Brusco with the throw onto there. He has his bench, and Shane Pax goes in with the electrifying beats. Kirk luckily has his ultimate, and now Onic has minions onto the middle lane.
Oh, he still connected the Abyssal Arrow. Wait!
Okay, Chop Skirt uses the ultimate to zone out the members of Onic.
Got it back.
And now Onic has to back away. They do, however, secure 2 inhibitor turrets.
And right before they actually left the base, they were able to force out the Purifier.
From AP Bren, this is Lord number 2.
This is looking like a different version of Onic Philippines. Oh wait, there's an unstoppable force!
They commit everything to Kekidon. Even with the revitalize, he's not going to out-sustain the damage from Onic. With the Lord on the Sonic side, AP Bren, it's going to take a miracle for them to defend this.
I can already imagine Onic Philippines just focusing all their resources onto taking down the base once they gain access. Let's see if that will be indeed the case.
Hunting season is on. Brusco with the conceal. They're looking for a proper target. Kirk with a Primal Wrath. Lord marching in, and Onic finally wins game number 1 against AP Bren.
And so it happened. I was supposed to say this felt like a really aggressive and fast-paced game from Onic Philippines, but it...
Compared to Super Prince Abyssal Arrows, he did not hit the mark.
Yep.
They just
I mean, this was part of your keys to victory.
And Chove Skirt show themselves in the center of the map. Brusco with a toss.
Another throw paired up by the ultimate, but Kekedot was sneaky enough to walk away. Here comes the flame blast! And Kekedot got erased.
And that's the Onic we know, the out of nowhere back. Seems like Onic have found their timing again.
Yeah, that was a full commit too, but wait.
Back wave.
Almost one more Death Sonata, but here comes the counterattack from there. Gonna pick up King Kong, make it 2. Brusco is also down for the side of Onic, so AP Bren was happy with that trade.
Yeah, Keldra versus Kekedot though.
Oh, the Rhapsodies are connecting to Kekedot. One more Death Sonata can do the job. And the Rhapsody was able to finish the job and bring down Kekedot.
Never bring your fists to a gunfight without your own gun. Keldra, that led to them to becoming M6 and SPS champions. Look at Kirk. There!
Look at there from the back line, forcing out Super Prince King Kong to walk away. Here comes the kick coming in from Kekedot. And there's the feathered airstrike from Chopskirt. There is the first man down, Onic with the counter respawn. Shockwave blast coming in from Kirk. And they zone out AP Bren for a clean turtle take.
Yeah, 2 members were zoning out AP Bren, whereas there was alone. Stay just because of Brusco. Oh, mid lane.
Okay, Brusco keeping there and Chopskirt at bay. Here comes the feathered airstrike as Onic focuses their target on the mid lane turret. Counter air. Gonna feel the wrath of the god in the goal lane. Keldra once again picks up a kill.
It's not just Super Prince who's mad this game, it's Keldra too. There are no purifies to be found. So Kekedot with possibly one great setup, but speaking of Kekedot!
Okay, Kekedot was able to flicker up, but there comes the Unstoppable Force plus Ejector feeding off the kill to Keldra. King Kong goes in right after Chopskirt. Unexpected play from the King of the Jungle, but 2 bodies will fall down for Bren.
They didn't even wait for the Lord to spawn anymore. And look at Onic just knocking at the base of AP Bren.
You can expect Prince to cast that Flicker Frigid Glacier at any given moment once the minions spawn. Here comes Brusco. Goes out there! There's the Frigid Glacier, not gonna connect to anyone, but Kirk is zoning out the members of AP Bren. This Kingo has to walk away. The first man down might be Kirk. And there was still a glimpse of hope.
They really need to be wary of their damage dealers and their wave clear. Now, there goes Brusco!
Okay, luckily he missed. He just threw the cart away. Now he's surrounded by 4 members of the Beast. There goes in Chopskirt as well. With the ultimate to zone out the members of Onic. Kekedot is going to fall down, a 1-for-1. But still, Onic has the Lord. Now they set their eyes on the top lane turret, but AP Bren will be able to defend.
They still have minion waves coming in here, but AP Bren should have enough utility still to hold on. Both roamers gone.
All right, Keldra now just really wanting to take down this top inhibitor turret as well. Oh, there goes the Frigid Glacier, buying enough space and time.
And King Kong goes for the back with electrifying beaks against the man with a million moves. He will do so successfully take him down. Here comes the SOD coming in from Shizu. The Silent Kid no more as he's making his presence felt and bring down the King of the Jungle.
All right.
Full pickup from Kekedot can't do the job. As he goes in for the conceal, but gets stopped off by Super Prince in a dodge from Keldra. Point blank shot right in the face, but Shizu answers back, bringing down the god in the gold lane. Kirk working on Shizu. He pops his Wind of Nature, and it looks like a green light for AP Bren. But Kirk will fall down in the hands of Chopskirt. Look at the positioning of King Kong. This might be an angle for King Kong to wreak havoc against Chopskirt. Electrifying beam to bring down the mid lane. James Max is the next one. Open up! But Shizu brings down the beast incarnate!
He was silent for a long time, but he finally comes up big time. Divine intervention, a knock-up from the Lord, and Shizu and Kekedot secure the Lord! A miracle for the bees!
Bursts down the main target, which was the god in the gold lane.
Let's go with the toss.
Okay, here comes the toss, plus the Frigid Glacier. They're gonna be able to get there, but Kekedot an off-angle kick on the Super Prince. It spells a disaster for the bees as Keldra picks up a double kill. But AP Bren, they still have a Lord sieging in onto the top lane.
But the Onic Philippines should be able to go ahead and stop that without a problem. AP Bren, it looks like they didn't expect Onic Philippines.
Okay, Brusco trying to get the information, zoning out the members. They're going for there.
Here comes Unstoppable Force, but they was able to flicker out. There might get bursted down. The Immortality will be popped. Here comes the SOD. Chopskirts with the ultimate. It's going to be a retribution battle between the Lords. But Shizu goes in. Brusco with a beautiful the man with a million moves secures the Lord. Plus another kill. A chemistry coming in from the god in the gold lane. If AP Bren gets the Lord, Onic gets the bodies of the bees.
It's only the Silent Kid remaining, but it looks like the gods will march in and strike thunder in his heart.
Thunder has never sounded this loud once again as Onic reigns supreme.
Oi!